Make a little music. Hi everyone, welcome back to another session in the series of Calypso strums. We've had 6 so far, and today we're going to do number 7, and it's called the cowbell strum. Now the cowbell strum, it comes from the engine room in the steel band. I'll tell you a bit about that later. But in the meantime, pour yourselves a drink and get busy. These strums are just a gateway, a doorway to get into Calypso, so you can get a sense of what the genre, the language of the genre, the musical language, and the guitar is a great way to capture the different rhythms that make up this vocabulary of rhythms that Calypso music is all about. So whether it's the purist or the tourist, we fill in as much as we can to give you the real feel of the genre and how to play it. So here we go. Get your guitar tune up. If you haven't done so, I just tune mine up, and you have an exercise you can do to warm up your fingers. We did it open 1 2 3 4 3 2 1 open 4 3 2 1 2 3 4. Dee 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 dee. Ba 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 ba. And you do that all along the strings. 4th string, do 1 2 3 4. 3rd string, dee 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 da 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 da. Sounds like some kind of barbershop quartet line, but anyway, you get the nice 2-bar phrase. Dee 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 da 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 da. And the 1st string. So that warms up all your fingers so you can, get to play a little better and a little more agile. You can also try it on the 2nd position, which is the next 4 frets. And you approach it the same way. Open, open, 1 2 3 4, open 1 2 3 4, 3 2 1, open 4 3 2 1 2 3 4, and so on. So the cowbell strum, it's a medium up-tempo kind of strum, and you can use it for all kinds of music, but in Calypso in particular, you have times when you want to create a sense of drama or tension, and this is a great pattern that you can play. It captures that rhythm, like I say, of the cowbell in the steel band's engine room. That's the percussion ensemble that accompanies the steel band. I'll tell you a bit about it later, but let's get right into the rhythm. If you try, let's try it with the G chord, a simple G open chord. And remember, you're strumming. You can use it for, like I said, pop or folk, country and western, even bluegrass music. It sounds really good with acoustic guitar open strings. It's a sustained kind of thing you're playing. It's not so much dampened or flattened or stopped notes. And like all the others, you're fanning. You're fanning with your strumming hand. It's a 2 count, cut time, 2 2. So 1 2 1 2, or 1 2 1 2, and so on. And within that you have 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. That's the next pulse that comes up if you double the rate. And then the fanning rate, which is the 8th. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. And with the cowbell pattern, what you're doing is tiki 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 tiki. It's too low, too high, so it has that symmetry. You might find it quite simple, but it's actually quite hard to capture on a guitar strumming, to get the too low pulse and the too high. So you have to, as you strum, so I'm just sweeping the bottom strings, bottom, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top. And that's the idea. And like I say, it's to create tension. That's it's a kind of rhythm that it's from that whole vocabulary of trance rhythms. And this came into the steel band from the Orisha tradition in Trinidad, the Shango tradition, Yoruba deities and Yoruba religion, Ofa. And it's the voice of the cowbell and sometimes the scrapers that create this effect, repetitive, fast-pitched or fast-paced, a high-pitched type rhythm that can induce a type of trance, or in this case, in the case of the Orisha tradition, the rhythms are used to create a religious possession. And but those trance rhythms that they use in the African traditions is incorporated into the steel band through the iron and the cowbell and the scrapers. Repetitive, high-pitched type rhythms. It's just like a strobe light would kind of disorient you or put you into an altered state. These rhythms do the same thing, but in a different way. So that's the idea. Try it in C. High, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. Once you get up that nice ride, you're cooking. The drum kit in Calypso also does something similar on the hi-hat. Sukushe, they call it sukushe or super tapa, and it's the same idea. Making love one day with a girl they calling me. Making love one day with a girl they calling me. I pick up me by the railway. We take a taxi straight to Claxon Bay. Hey, before I lay down on the cabin, she start whispering, oh darling, don't bite me, don't do that to me. Look, I never had no man who ever do that to me. I do, darling, look how me pores raise up. You're making me feel so sweet. Stop, sparrow, stop. So it's a great presentational strum because it focuses you on the melody, in this case a very interesting melody in Meme. That's by Sparrow, by the way, of course. Slinger Francisco from 1960. And then you'll have, I remember there was a guy from Barbados called the Mighty Jerry. And he was one of the best strummers of guitar strummers and play, accompany himself. And a lot of calypsonians don't, they just sing. But he accompanied himself and had that wonderful even Mama don't want the whiskey, makes it too frisky. Mama don't want the whiskey, makes it too frisky. Oh, my mama don't want the whiskey, cause it makes her too damn frisky. All she wants is candy, brandy all the time. Mama went to bed last night, she was a feeling cool. Mama went to bed last night, she was a feeling cold. Oh, me mama went to bed last night, she was a feeling C-O-L-D. All she wants is candy, brandy all the time. Yeah. I don't want a gin cause it makes her S-I-N. So yeah, so you have that lovely even. Sometimes you can use the back of your fingers as well. But I find just the fingers work just as well once you perfect the technique. And with another, it's used a lot in folk calypso, and especially folk calypsos from Barbados. We use it a lot. Gabby had a song which he never recorded, or if he did, I'm not aware of it. Back in the mid or late 70s, he wrote. John Brown used to walk down at the plantation for 1 shilling, 1 shilling. John Brown used to walk down at the plantation for 1 shilling, 1 shilling. Times change, he get more money, more money, more money. Times change again, they mechanize the industry. And then them turn around and chase with John Brown. Them tell him lay down, lay down, lay down all of your axe and hoe, just lay down, lay down, lay down all of your axe and hoe, just lay down, lay down, lay down all of your axe and hoe. We just don't want you no more, we just don't want you no more. John Brown tell the man, he got a wife and children, hungry children. Yeah, but John Brown tell the man, he got a wife and children, hungry children, starving children. The man said, John, it's your problem, your problem, your problem. Don't you ever expect me to solve them, and I don't care what you say, man, you don't know what in your head. I tell you, lay down, lay down, lay down all of your axe and hoe, just lay down, lay down, lay down all of your axe and hoe, just lay down, lay down, lay down all of your axe and hoe. We just don't want you no more, we just don't want you no more. John Brown, lay them down, lay them down. Yeah, so you got your good, nice cowbell strum into your repertoire now. You can add that to all the others, the banana strum, Tin-ni-neh, the Postman, the Tin-ni-neh strum, the Kalenda, the Conga, the Latin strum, and now the cowbell. So grab your drink again and fire one with me. I've got some soursop. Soursop is a lovely fruit, very distinctive taste, but sometimes you need to maybe mix it with lemonade or something to tone it down a bit. But it's a lovely and very refreshing and delicious soursop. And it's not sour at all, actually. Marla, what do you think? My girl here chilling out. So that's it for today. Hope you can come back, check out the other rhythms, and drop me a line. Let me know what you think. Oh, by the way, before I forget, someone was asking about this picture that was kind of half seen in the back of one of my earlier videos. And it's a photograph by Jenny Babulal, a good friend of mine, a Trinidadian photographer and mass artist. She designs costumes, she does all kind of creative stuff, but her photography, in particular the photographs of children's carnivals, is just to die for. So that's our story for today. I hope you enjoyed the session. give me a like, share it with your friends, and I'll see you next time when we come back with the American or universal type Calypso rhythm. This is something that is kind of considered the Calypso rhythm by everyone else outside the Caribbean. And I also have a Creole or a Zouk kind of rhythm and a Kwekwe or Guyanese Calypso rhythm that I want to share with you. And I look forward to that opportunity. You take care, stay safe, and keep on strumming.